Hey you guys, it's Peter. And I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Peace! I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 1990. The retro remix. I thought we should say 1990 because in 1990, this old man of YouTube that sounds like a 16-year-old gal, I was 18 years old. I was the same age as James Charles, who today we're going to expose for his tomfoolery, his foolishness, and his fakery. Or will we? So anyway, before we get into this video, I think I need to prepare a little bit. I need to be prepared for, I always like to get the aesthetic of the YouTuber that I'm talking about. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, now, Simply Kenna, happy birthday, Simply Kenna. Simply Kenna, well, her aesthetics are pink, although that's changing today, supposedly. And her other aesthetic is pretties. I don't know, pink and pretties. So anyway, my aesthetic is whatever YouTube I'm talking about. So today, we're gonna do the James Charles aesthetic. I so hate this fuckboy hat that people wear backwards like this so they can put all their makeup on. But all the boys are doing it, so I figure I'm a boy, I should do it too. Okay. Let's get right into this video, shouldn't we? I mean, I messed up my hair now, see? And I even did my hair all for you. You guys do not know the links I go to for these videos! So if you don't know who James Charles is, if you don't know what you don't know is a lot, okay? James Charles is a barely 18, a barely 18-year-old makeup influencer, beauty influencer. And how did he get that way? Well, he was in high school and he loved to do hair, and then that transitioned over into makeup, and then he was posting pictures of just his looks of the day. I mean, it just happens to all of us this way, you know? And he was posting pictures of his looks of the day on Instagram, and then I guess he was an Instagram mua, you know, one of those muas, those makeup artists. And then he had this whole story where he was taking his senior pictures. It's the one where he's got a high center ponytail. Girl, not a cute look, okay? I don't know why. For the life of me, I do not know why CoverGirl ever looked at this picture, if this is a true story, and said, she's the one that we have to have. I don't get it, okay? I really do not get it for the life of me. But stay tuned because the story gets better. So anyway, he went and had these pictures taken, and then he saw the results. He was like, oh, boogered. No, baby, that ain't going in my yearbook. Not in my yearbook. I could care less. I showed up to my senior picture. I was like this. I mean, I was so hungover the day of my senior pictures. I'm not proud of that. I got sober when I was 22, okay? But I looked so bad the day of my senior I wasn't caring about taking back my ring light or auto-tuning it or whatever. I could care less. So anyway, what had happened was, apparently he called up the studio and said, oh no ma'am, not on today. I don't care for the way that you made me look in those pictures. I look boogered. So can I please bring back my ring lights and we can redo it? Yes, I'll be in a suit and tie, and then I'll have a high center ponytail in the middle. What? So I hate those man buns that are like this. James Charles, I think your new hairdo is so nice. I think it looks so good for you. So thank you for getting a new haircut. I think we all need to change it up. You know who I'm talking about, don't you? My opinion. But anyway, so he does this, and then he has these new pictures come out, and apparently the whole world is like, oh my God, there's such a difference. I cannot, for the life of me, really tell the difference between the two pictures, okay? And this is what I don't understand. All of these people are going fucking crazy about the fact that he's such a makeup artist at 17 years old that he should be the face of CoverGirl because of this. Why isn't the company that owns the ring light getting any prestige for this? Really, if we should be giving any kind of praise to anybody, it should be the manufacturer of the ring light, don't you think? $22.95 on Amazon probably. I don't know. But anyway, nope, that's not how it happens. CoverGirl finds him and they say, we're gonna make you the first male face of CoverGirl. He prefers, I think, to be called CoverBoy. So anyway, and that's supposedly how it happens. Except, factor in his good Judy, no more, Thomas Halbert, a fellow mua. And Thomas Halbert comes out and says, girl, that ain't how it went down, and you and I both know it, okay? You done auto-tuned those pictures, okay? So let's just tell the truth right here. Let's just call a spade. Like I always say, baby, own your shit, okay? Now, Thomas Halbert has since come out, and there's been all kinds of drama with all of this, okay? All kinds of drama. I ain't getting into that drama, okay? That's messy, messy, messy drama. We don't go there on my channel. We're all kicks and giggles, okay? So anyway, he comes back later and he says, I should never have said those things about poor James Charles, with almost 2 million subscribers on YouTube at 18 years old, having the most fantastic life ever, right? So then he's doing the CoverGirl thing, and he's the face of these lashes that are about diversity and all this kind of shenanigans, and all this kind of stuff, and he's on Ellen, and he tells his story, oh yes, Ellen, and here's how it all happened, and yeah, well, whatever, and so, and then he starts making all these videos, and you see him with, like, Patrick Starr, and Manny Mua, and Jeffree Star, and of course he's just a Mua. Why can't I be a fucking Mua? I mean, do you have to wear one of these fuckboy hats like this? If that's all it takes, I'm a Mua, Peter Mua, right here, okay? So anyway, he does all this stuff. Oh, now listen, a couple days ago, I thought we would just do a little tutorial here. A couple days ago, I saw this look of his, because, you know, I said, y'all think I'm coming for James Charles, but I told you in my last video, y'all don't listen, see? Y'all don't listen and take notes. It's like when you're doing the Scantron, and on the test, it says, put your name in the right-hand corner, and you put your name in the left-hand corner, and the teacher fails you, right? She tricked you, see? She tricked you from the get-go, and you're too stupid, you didn't get it, right? Well, I told you in my last video, guess who always put their name in the right-hand corner? Me, because I'm an idiot. I always got F's on everything. Mom, I didn't know. But you didn't listen a lot. No, I didn't listen. I don't care. I was talking to my good Judy Courtney next to me. We were passing notes about what we're going to do on Friday night at the skating rink. I mean, come on. So anyway, but I said in my last video, you always got to have it back further than this, because you can't get that, you know, the powder foundation line up in your hairdo. So anyway, hairdo's for you, Tracy Turnblatt. But anyway, it's a hair don't. But how do they wear this hat like this? I can't even move my neck. Well, probably because my neck's a lot fatter than those skinny boys. But anyway, so I said in my last video that I kind of like James Charles. I'm kind of starting to like his gig a little bit. Well, James Charles put this Instagram picture up the other day, and baby, let me just tell you, where's my fan? Bitch, I was gagged. I was like, oh no, that is so hot. That he put freckles, glitter freckles on here. I watched the whole tutorial and everything, and I thought, well, I can't do gold glitter because I don't look like him, but I can do old man freckles. So I thought, well, let's just get right up on here, baby, because I want to be. I'm just gonna totally look like I got some kind of like white chicken pox. So I thought, let's just get right up on here. Baby, mine don't look as glamorous as James Charles. What is wrong? I thought I was gonna look all young and everything like that. I just look like some old man howdy doody with white paint on my face. Do you remember back in the day? Look at that. James, do I look good? James, do I look like you? James, I don't think the tutorial worked very well. You ain't no kind of Mua, James. Anyway, do you remember the back in the day you'd paint your fingernail polishes with white out? I used to do that all the time. So anyway, you just chip it off. That's what we did back in the day when we were gay in high school. Okay, now today they're coming up, doing all kinds of makeup, having tutorials, millions of followers. Man, I should have been gay today. Okay, oh, I am. Anyway. This is a look right here, okay? Choices. Okay, so anyway, so then he does all this, and then he's the face of CoverGirl, and then he tweets out some nonsense about how he's going to Africa. He hopes he doesn't get Ebola, okay? Well, girl, every drama channel in the world except for me, and everybody else in the world of Twitter came out against him, right? Because he just acted total fool. Well, he was 17 still at the time, so I guess that's kind of excusable. Really, girl? Okay, so then, I can't anymore with that hat. And I really kind of wish I didn't have these dots up in my head. I go to the little links, okay? But anyway, so then that was that, and then he made a fool going to Latrice Royale's, so we don't know, were the pictures auto-tuned? We don't really know the real story of why CoverGirl ever picked him, Coverboy, okay? And he got to meet Katy Perry, and Zendaya loves him, and all this kind of BS, right? And then he did this, and then Latrice Royale, you know Latrice Royale, the RuPaul's Drag Race, love her, okay? Love her for life, baby. So he goes up to her at DragCon, he skips a line of 100 good Judys, and he says, oh, hi, I'm James Charles. And she's like, I don't know who you are, okay? Who? Her? I don't know her. Mariah pulls a good Mariah Carey. Loved it, right? Put him right in his spot, baby. We all need to be humbled, even you, James Charles. So anyway, I did my hair and everything. I thought this was going to be a real cute look. It didn't kind of come across the way that I thought it would. So anyway, so I was sitting there and I thought, well, you know, like, I have really kind of given James Charles a hard time. But then he did these videos because his family flew out to LA, and he did these videos with his brother and all this kind of stuff. And when I was watching the Ellen show, she like pointed out to his mom on there, and then I was doing my research about James Charles, because you know what I am. Listen, I am a drama account executive. I'm a drama account per James Charles. I'm a drama account, okay? Bitch, don't poke the bear. Don't poke the bear, okay? And if y'all don't know what poking the bear means is if you're camping in Yellowstone National Park and there's a bear sleeping on the ground, you don't poke it. Why? Because when the bear wakes up, and you're gonna get all kinds of shit. Well, you got 15 drama channels coming for you because you call us drama accounts, but I kind of love it, so thanks, James. I'm now a drama account executive, so anyway. Some of us are just peons, in my opinion. Others of us are account executives. But, okay, so I'm doing all my research and I'm reading about this, and I'm like, wanting to find out all this dirt, because that's what you do when you're a drama channel, right? It's not really fun to report on something unless it's dirt. But I said on my channel, I've always said from the get-go, and I have reported a lot on here about people that I really, really like. And I said, you know, that if I have an honest opinion about somebody, then I'm gonna report on it. So I'm reading these articles, you know, and I see his mom, and she's real supportive of him, and he came out at age 12, and, you know, he told them that he was gay, and they were super, super supportive of him. And then, you know, he started wearing makeup, and they were kind of confused at first, but then they were really supportive of that. His dad even, like, built him this, like, room, or, like, this area to, like, this glam room to, like, get ready in, and all this kind of stuff. And I'm watching all of this unfold, and I'm thinking of myself at 18, okay? Now, let me just tell you about old Peter at 18 years old. Don't forget, I got sober at 22. You can never forget that part of the story, okay? I wasn't, you know, the face of cover girl at 18, all right? I wasn't on Ellen inspiring people, even if I had lied to get there, because baby, I lied a lot, okay? Let me tell you who I was at 18. I was old Lita Ford, Kiss Me Deadly, okay? Went to a party last Saturday night, didn't get laid, got in a fight. Kiss Me Deadly. Do you remember that? Baby, that was me. Now listen. I used to be the Janis Joplin of YouTube, then I was the Anderson Cooper, sometimes the Andy Cohen, sometimes the Keanu Reeves, forever the Janis Joplin, but baby, I think now I am just a kiss me dead, kiss me once. Y'all remember that song? I'm the Lita Ford of fucking YouTube, okay? And if you don't know who she is, then you ain't old enough, and you better go look her up. I love Lita Ford. The Runaways, oh my God, Cherry Bomb, how do you not know who Lita Ford is? Kiss me once, come on pretty baby, kiss me deadly. Oh my God, stumbling home drunk down the street. That's who I was at 18 years old, okay? You know what? So I'm sitting there and I'm watching all this unfold, and I'm thinking, he made a really ignorant statement. He may have made a lie that got him to 2 million subscribers. But a lot of kids out there really love him, and he's inspiring a lot of people, and he has a family that really supports him, that maybe if another family watches this, they're kind of like, hey, you know what? If these parents, now listen, I will tell you, let me finish that statement first. If these parents can get behind this kid wearing makeup and all this kind of stuff and being out and being on national television, maybe I can too. Maybe his parents are inspiring people, you know? Now listen, okay, James, I said in my last video, I'm starting to love your gig. I think you're sweet. I think you're inspiring a lot of people. Baby, I can't get with the nails. And this is just a personal thing, okay? All day. I think everybody should do what they love. I think everybody should do what they like. But I feel like I'm at the BMV when I see your nails, and old Donna is behind the register telling me that I gotta pay for old tickets that I forgot I had from 1997 with those old lady nails that you got, baby. Especially when they're not painted up in a video. Girl, I can't with those nails. It's like Joey Graceffa when he had those nails. I couldn't either. But that's just a personal thing. So anyway, you see how heated I can get myself? Damn, nation. Wait till these drops start falling off. But anyway. So I'm sitting there and I'm watching all this kind of stuff, and I'm thinking, you know, he's 18 years old, and I'm reading these comments about a lot of people coming for him and how he deals with hate comments and all this kind of stuff, and I've given him a hard time with the Tana Mojo video, but really, he wasn't that bad in the Tana Mojo video. I mean, it's just his cross-pollinating from, you know, different kind of subscriber. I get it. I get the game, right? You think if Tana Mojo called me up, I wouldn't be doing a video? Girl, what? Yes, ma'am, today! Let's do it. So anyway, I'm watching this and I'm thinking, you know, I think this kid is kind of neat, actually. And my opinion really, really changed the more I did my research. Now listen, I know people are gonna come and they're gonna say, you obviously, I'm like, do you guys notice that progressively throughout this video I get worse and worse looking? When makeup tutorials, this is why I can never be a MUA, because MUAs, they progressively look better and better throughout a video. I look like, this is called from better to boogered in 2 seconds. But anyway, the better to boogered tutorial. Now, I know people are going to come out and say, well, you need to read this thread, and you need to read this thread, and listen, okay? There are forums about me out there. And if there were forums about you out there, they'd say a bunch of shit too. Did you see what she did when she was at the grocery store? Girl, she farted on aisle 4, okay? I mean, listen, we can say whatever we want to say about all these people, but at the end of the day, let's look collectively at what they are, okay? He is an 18-year-old kid that is not afraid of being himself with a supportive family, financially supporting himself off of doing what he loves. And I think that is fucking fantastic, okay? And that's my message. Do what you love, contribute to the world positively, be a good role model for others. Now, baby, you should have apologized for that Ebola thing, and I think he did on Twitter. I think there was an apology. But I would like for him to come out and talk about this auto-tune thing. That's my only thing, okay? You know, listen, all day long, I'm like, own your shit. Ooh, my fan. I'm gonna drop my fan. I'm losing fans, so, I mean... but listen... You own your shit, okay? I could not find anywhere. If somebody has it, link it below. I want to see the video. I want to see the apology. I want to see what it is, where he addresses these allegations that he face-tuned or, I don't know, photoshopped these pictures. I want to see it, okay? I want to see the evidence where he takes responsibility for that. Or is the story still today, like Shook, showing 30 seconds, I love that channel so much, 30 seconds of James Charles lying to Ellen DeGeneres lived. But anyway, I mean, that's the kind of shit he has to put up with at 18 years old. I couldn't listen, I told you, Lita Ford, kiss my ass, baby. I'm Lita fucking Ford. Kiss me wrong. So anyway, but you know what? I think that he's really actually not that bad of a guy. I think he's a really good role model for younger generations. There's a whole generation out there of guys that have nobody to lead them. Manny's a little bit too old for it right now. No offense, Manny. He's 25. He's leading the 20-year-olds, you know? We need an 18-year-old kid that can identify with these younger kids. But I will say this, James, okay? I will say this. Don't show your ass. Be humble. Don't fall down a slope of drugs and alcohol. Don't be a mess. Be careful who you associate yourself with and own your shit. You do those things, baby, you'll be just fine. You'll rise to the top. And I think 10 years from now, you'll still be in the game. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? You like him? Do you not like him? I'm afraid to ask. I'm like, people are going to be like, do you know what he did? And then that will be part 2 of Exposed. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.